I'm correct, if I'm correct?
Yep, if you just give me a moment,
Okay.
then I'll be referencing everything, like I'll be able to give you the availability at the same time. You said the week of November 7th.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, any specific days you're looking at, or you're just looking for me to tell you? What,
For me, I know mornings are better. I don't know about everybody else, but Wednesday I am not in town.
okay, so the morning of, and we're looking to hold a 45-minute.
Yeah, 45 would be preferable.
Okay.
The 11th is Veterans Day, so we're closed on that day. That's the
Yeah, it's
Friday.
a holiday.
Okay. Give me
And
one
the
moment.
8th is election day, in case that matters to anyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can
All
you-
right. So we are down to the 7th and the 10th.
Do you have, okay, I can pull a 9:30 to 10:15 on the 10th.
I can do that. Anybody else?
I
I
can
can
do
do
that.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, give
Anybody
me
who can't?
one.
Okay, I can do that.
That's
Thank you.
fabulous.
One moment. I don't actually set up, so we can keep going, I just put in my hold and I'll go back.
Will there be no meeting in December for us, or
I do not have us in December. I have us meeting in January again.
for the full SAC, but will the executive meet in December at all?
Oh, that's up to you guys. And I would think, I mean, unless you want to meet the first week of January for the agenda planning, I don't know if, like, the middle of December would be too soon for that. You don't want to meet towards the end because people start traveling and holidays.
Any chance we could put a meeting after our November 30th meeting, just even a 30 minutes? Because usually we get out early on those long days. And
Okay.
usually this is when our brains are the freshest
Yep.
with what we need to discuss, it seems like. Or my
Okay.
brain is the freshest.
Okay, so you said after our November
30th.
30th.
If we could do a 1 to 1:30, and then if we get done early, we'll just push the meeting up. Is that a problem when you post that on the state website?
No.
What are the hours for the virtual meeting on the 30th?
Where it might be in person, but we think it's virtual. 9 to 1.
Okay.
And usually we get out like 12:30.
I have it written down as being virtual. You're saying it might be live, or?
Jolie, I think they're still trying for the LOB, and
Yeah.
you're gonna let us know 2 weeks out.
Okay.
Yep. So
I
what
thought they were
happened?
virtual as well.
Yep, Jeff. So when we did not get the LOB for 9/28, we wanted one meeting at the LOB. So then we we switched the virtual 11:30 to in person.
Jolie, so that would only work if we were virtual, because the LOB will kick you out of the room at exactly 1 o'clock.
If you are correct. I thought we would be oh wait. Nope, you are correct. You are correct. But you are correct because my approval is for 1, up until 1.
Right, so that would only work if we're virtual, or. if
Yeah,
we
you are
ask for-
correct. Thank you, Susan. Thank you.
Mhm.
Because I would have to adjust, I would have had to adjust the approval request, and we don't even have an approval, so I don't
Can we put it on, and then if we have to cancel it, we cancel it? Would that be
Absolutely.
okay with everybody? Just kind of,
Yeah.
Because if we
Yeah.
happen to be there at the LOB, we can always move to the cafeteria. There's only
We
a few
can.
of us.
Yeah.
not fabulous, and the food is
Yeah.
quite good there, or at least it was pre-COVID.
we can absolutely. Great idea. Okay.
Thank you, Nachi.
And this is going to be a half hour, correct?
Yeah, I think we should always do 45, and then if we're done early, we're done. It's just that sometimes we start so late with a half-hour meeting that we only end up with 20 minutes. So if you could do 45 minutes, that would be wonderful.
Yeah, he has time. I could do it.
And I guess you can word it on when we do make up the agenda, put up immediately following. instead of a specific time,
And this was.
if you need to do that for the website.
Thank you. Just one moment.
And Jen, jump in. Anyone jump in if they have suggestions. Because you know more than I know of what you need to get work done.
I think we're good. I think I've already had several members text me that they really liked today's meeting, and they like that we spent most of the time working on our priorities versus the other work. So that's good feedback. And I think that if we do ad hoc committees to work on our
Mhm.
priorities, I think that we'll have a lot of interest. So I don't know if we want to have
I do.
Jolie send out an email to the group to, I don't know if you want people to email you or email Jolie to let them know if they want to join an ad hoc
If they could,
committee for that.
If they could include me in their response, that and in you too, Jennifer, would be wonderful.
Yeah, my
Is that
email
okay?
you can always share. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, great. So then if we had an ad hoc committee, then it would be shorter executive board meetings, right? Because it would just be reviewing all that work. Anything, Sean? What do you think? I just want to make sure that I get your input.
It sounds reasonable.
Okay, wonderful.
I'm sorry, that's an email regarding, can you just summarize that again for me so I can add to the action item?
We're starting an ad hoc committee or ad hoc priorities committee. And if anyone
Thank
is
you.
interested in being a participant, would they reply to you and me? I don't know how that would work because they'll do reply all.
Yeah, they're used to this. Yeah. Thank you.
Wonderful. So January 11th, that's a maybe long day if we end up having the legislative breakfast. Right?
Yeah,
That's a pretty long day. So do you want to do the meeting like the week after or instead of immediately following? Because if we're at the it depends on you. If you feel like we work better together at the LOB in person. Anyone's thoughts?
I always feel like, I don't know, maybe I have short-term memory. I always like having a follow-up meeting as soon as possible because I remember everything.
Me too. I'm with you. Okay, January 11th, I guess, Jolie, you're going to would you please add on a 45-minute meeting after, if everyone can do that? Immediately following our in-person meeting?
January would be January would be somewhere else, not the LOP.
Oh, well, we were thinking of having a possibly legislative breakfast if we couldn't make it happen on the 30th.
Okay, got it. But we wouldn't be able, we cannot have our meeting.
Oh, because they're in the rooms.
Yep, they're in session.
Okay.
Yep. So I might have missed that before. I'm sorry. It's not because we just can't. We just because of the fact that they're actually in session.
Okay. All right.
So we could still hold our meeting. I could still put us down. It just won't be the LOB.
Okay, great. And then would you also do that for the snow date?
Absolutely. Just give me a moment here. I'm just adding it because I have to work with Brian's calendar a little differently. I color code things so he knows it's me since he has another secretary.
Okay.
Yep, he knows it's me and
What's good about that is the 15th, isn't it? That's our deadline, right, for the annual report? I
yes.
believe.
Yep. Because we're in an odd year. Yep.
So that would probably be our final review.
So this is 11. Okay, the 18th. Let me go to the 18th.
Because I would really like to get the annual, sorry, I moved to my iPad. I would really like to get the annual report like so set so people don't have to deal with it during the holidays.
You got that right. That's what Tammy's goal was last year, right, guys? I believe that was.
Yeah,
so
the
as soon
sooner
as
we get it done, the better.
Yeah, so as
Yeah.
soon as that template is up and we have access to that,
Yeah.
that would be wonderful.
Okay, I have my holds in place up until January.
Great. Next would be February 22nd, right immediately following the virtual meeting. If that, so is that
Mhm.
good?
Guys, good
Julie,
with
I guess
that?
should we just go down the line, then do the March 29th and the April 26th as an in-person?
Yep, okay, so give me a second. Let me finish it. Okay. Let's see. One moment.
Do we know if the February 22nd SAC meeting is, the virtual one, is that going to be more like a 9 to 10:30-ish, as well?
Yeah,
This one-
it says 9 to 10:30.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. I don't have the times on it. Okay, so then,
And,
all right.
yeah, and so that would be a 10, what we're doing right now.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm at in our March meeting. Let's see, that would be March 29th.
Thank you, Julie.
You got it.
Is that also 9 to 10:30?
Yes, it is.
Yep. Mhm.
Okay, I
March
just don't
20.
have the times for those, so thank you.
Great. The April 26th is an in-person 9 to 1, Jeff.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Let's see. So 45 minutes after that. I'm good. And we have a tentative date scheduled for May.
For, what did you say, May?
Tentative, I want to say, don't we have a tentative date scheduled?
Last thing on our schedule is April 26th, 9 to 1 in person.
Yep, but you had me add, I think in one of the emails, you had me add the tentative date to the agenda.
Oh, okay. What is that for?
May 24th. We don't have to. It's a tentative date, but I thought, it was a good idea just so that they have it in case we do go for it.
Okay.
That's virtual too, so it's easy.
Yep,
Yeah.
I have it's a 9 to 10:30, Susan.
Great. Would you put that on the next, on the website and the next, when we get to the next agenda? Because on this agenda ends at 7.
This is a reminder. Get up and walk.
Is that for me? Because
No, that's me. That's telling me to get off my ass from my desk, so I just,
Did you see how many of us thought it was for us? I was like,
yeah,
what?
Jeff,
Okay, well, geez.
My watch also gave me a little nudge as well. And I'm going to give you a little, all right, all of you who have these Apple Watches, when you get that nudge and you can't get up and move, my son taught me a trick. You just move your arms for 60 seconds and you get credit for your hour, okay? I'm doing it right now.
I started marching my feet in place. I was like, I'm moving.
well, mine now says, get up and walk, but when I first did it, it said, take a walk. I was like, take a hike, buddy, so I changed it a little bit.
That's so
Because
funny.
sometimes I'd be on the phone and my thing would come up as like, this is a reminder, take a walk, and it'd be, are you talking to me?
That's great. That's great. So where are we, Jolie?
Okay, that is it. Those are the ones I have, and I added that to my action item to make sure I have those dates, that date in the agenda and online.
Wonderful. Would you?
I should have already done that, Susan, so my bad on that. That was me.
Okay.
I should have, because you did ask that before.
Great. Okay, I'm making a million notes for myself. Okay.
Catherine,
one-
just to add a note, I didn't get the appointment from the governor's appointment yet either, so I was
You
in the,
didn't, Jeff? Okay, thanks.
Nope, no.
I haven't
govern-
either.
Nope,
Jen,
no
you didn't?
governor
Okay.
appointments have been, only the commissioner
I don't-
appointments. So
Oh, okay.
we need to definitely it's just a legislative liaison, so that one was more Brian. Sean and I aren't really
Okay.
procedure. We reach out through legislative liaison, just gets contacted through Brian. Pretty
Okay.
much that's it.
Okay, I can reach out to him.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you can CC us, Catherine, if you like.
Okay, and I did get an email response. Tammy was kind enough to send an email out to Amy Turner about the Concase representative, and she replied right away and said the SAC representative is Kevin Keating, and she copied him on the email.
Kevin Keating.
Yeah, and his email address is at ACES.
Which new, this is the new,
Concase?
Yes,
you.
the new Concase representative.
thank you.
Can I ask to be added to the legislative committee invitations? I don't know that I'll always be able to make it, but I would like to attend if I'm available.
yeah, sure. Susan, would you then resend me the list of the people on there, like with Frank Rauzi, and then the new members that you put in the email, or whoever was in the email? I don't know that I had
Doris.
their email addresses,
And
so.
Oh, okay.
You know,
All
so
right,
if
I'll
I
make
could get the
sure.
list of who's on it with the email addresses, then I'll send an email out to them, like with a welcome aboard type of thing.
Great. And we now have to have those recorded, and Matthew's on, but Matthew will, we just have to send him an email of when the meetings are. Those also have to be.
Work those
live.
out with Brian and Jolie, and then, I'm assuming they'll take care
You
of the
got it.
recording aspect.
You good?
Great,
You-
thank you.
you got it.
Because, yeah, because he
I-
said just include him in the email, yeah.
Super,
I can send you that too.
thank you.
Okay.
Usually wait, is Matt Faulkner, you have requested, you usually aren't a part of our emails.
No, to email him when we have a meeting for a committee.
He posts our agendas and I get my YouTube link for him. So he will be notified through the SDE.
Okay, then that's much better. That's a much
Yep.
better system. And legislative emails and Jen. Okay.
Yep. So Susan, anything that we post an agenda to, he will have to provide a link for and will be aware of the meeting.
Wonderful.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank
Great.
you.
And okay, great. And I guess we'll be in touch because we had discussed having presenters at future meetings. So about the priorities. So is that once the priorities get set, you think, Sean, or?
Yes, once we have the priorities set and we have presenters, then we would be in touch.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much. Okay, anyone think of anything else we need to go over quick with regards to meetings? No?
Nope, I have to get up and walk though.
All right. I think we can adjourn this meeting at 10:55 a.m.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks,
Thank you so
everybody.